Time.
Does that mean it's time to start?
No, it's what? How fast did Andrew eat that bag of chips in?
Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the Tapped Out Commander series. Thanks for being here with us this lovely Monday evening. Really do appreciate all that support you're giving us in the chat currently. Barry John, hit it!
And just crickets. Just infinite crickets.
And we lose 7 viewers. All right, well, it's going to be... Oh, Barry John's here. Oh, hey, Barry. Bruh. Oh, good. There's the regulars. All right, well. All right, let's not get just infinite stream. All right, so thanks for joining us. It's Monday evening. We are kind of going to take the Commander series in a new direction starting this week. It's still going to be every Monday night. It's still going to be, for the most part, the same people. But what we kind of figured out is that we were like, most of the themes we've been trying, like the Planar Wars, it was cool for that 1 week. And then we started looking at, well, what other planes could we build with? And we realized, for example, with the Planar Wars, there's just not a lot of other territory to go into. So we were sort of just backing ourselves into corners right off the bat with some of these themes. So what we want to do instead is just kind of tend to play more decks that we build on our own without, really kind of having a consensus of a theme. Decks that we want to play. And instead, for you, what we'd like to do is just try to be more entertaining. I think was just the original discussion. Because we're just... shut up. We always wanted this stream to be something on the more casual side of the spectrum. And we felt that with themes and stuff, we were sort of getting a little bit spiky and griefy in our games, and going into the tank and stuff like that. And that's not a ton of fun to watch, at least in a commander environment. So what we wanted to do was just kind of just hang out on stream and just kind of chit chat, and we can share a lot of our Magic stories that we have, and then hopefully that will inspire you guys to share some of your Magic stories, especially if we have a lot of the same experiences, which we should, because we all come from a pretty specific niche. So that's what I mean when I say we're going to kind of do things in a different way. Barry John, requesting a deck with Giant Valor Task Mage as your commander, you must burn all your opponents. Barry John, we just got through this, buddy. We just got through this. I can't. All right. So then I suppose without as they say in French, fuck it, let's get started.
How do we roll again?
We don't. Control I.
Isn't it? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Well, Control I, whatever is going on in my computer then, because whoops.
Damn it. Double damn it.
Aha! Looks like I'm going first.
You dick.
Well,
anyways, so did you want to explain decks this week, or are we just gonna...
I figure that we can just kind of start, and we can kind of explain as things happen.
Alright. Well, then start us off. Do it. Do the thing.
Alright. I'll draw a card.
It's a good start.
And I'll play... I can't read this. Alright. I'll play Delos Cube.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
Alright. I'll draw. I'll play
Cube counters.
Yeah, man.
We're just gonna make this more of a fun hangout kind of stream, and we'll just do that. And then it's I'm going to draw a card and play a swamp, and then I'm gonna play this, pass the turn.
It's not all casual, okay?
I'm gonna play a Lonely Sandbar and pass the turn.
Jesus, tone it down over there, Spike.
I know. Jeez.
Cycling
Playing
Flood. Does this do anything about
playing blue lands that have draw card written on them? You know,
right. Well, it's getting a little rough over there. If target creature you control attacks and is not blocked, it deals no damage to opponent. Instead, put a cube counter on. Well, that doesn't do anything right now, so I'll pass.
So who wants to kick off a fun Magic story?
I think we're kicking one off right now.
I'll play Crown.
I think you can tell the sound of
Ages.
chips being eaten and
I'm done.
beer being drank in the background. What does Crown of the Ages do?
I get to move my enchantments.
Ah, okay. And play Marrow Commerce, and I'm done. So my Merfolk untap on my end step.
Jesus.
That's pretty good.
Oh, Christ. Alright. I'll play Braidwood Cup. And I'll gain a life. Go ahead.
What is this deck?
What? I'm not asking about you. Whoa. Whoa.
You can't just ask somebody why their deck is black.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That might be a little too far for the stream.
Alright, fine.
Oh, it's my turn. Jiminy Christmas. I forgot when I go.
We're casual, both in Magic skill level and racially.
Yep.
Kilroy says, so I bought my first booster box the
Alright,
other
I'm
day.
done.
That was a great story, Kilroy.
Really?
I remember
What's
when
the
I
vibe?
bought my first booster box.
Guys, you guys are like, come on. He's trying to chime up in chat, and you're just ruining his life. You gonna play your commander? Play your commander.
Alright, fine.
Oh, is that not a creature? Oh, that's an enchantment. That's cool. I thought that was a creature.
Oh, the Marrow Commerce.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe you can.
What
Maybe you can use
set
your Crown of the
buy your
Ages to
booster
move it
box?
around.
I can only. Oh no, I could. Yeah. No, doesn't have a target. You know? It says it must be a legal target.
I'll tap my Braidwood Cup and gain a life, and I'll play Caltrops, and I'll be done.
Okay.
I'm very confused right now.
Don't be.
He pre-ordered Unstable.
Nice.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tap these four.
Oh Jesus! Here it comes.
I'm gonna play Crenellated Wall. Well, you're going over there in the stack.
Oh Christ!
All right, go ahead.
I feel like
Now he's gonna hit me.
decisions were made.
What are you talking about?
You just put a bunch of shit artifacts in your deck.
No. No. Didn't happen that way.
Oh. Here you go. You can look at that.
Do you want? I think the best. I think the best ones are Arena of the Ancients or Bottle of Suleiman. Wait, where's the one that destroys? What's the Chimes of Oblivion?
That one or the City in a Bottle. Go find City in a Bottle.
Yeah, you can take City in a Bottle. Whenever a
guys
non-token
are
permanent
assholes.
originally printed in
You
the Arabian
guys
Nights expansion.
You can kill everything in Arabian Nights, yo. And then you can't play anything originally printed.
To be fair, I think I have like 10 cards from Arabian Nights in here.
Alright. Andrew, take 2. Give me your brass man.
Take that brass man.
Okay. Alright. Okay. We can play the real game. We can play the real game now. I'll switch the banner.
Get out of here.
I'm really glad I got my Braidwood Cup down. I was afraid to take that.
Oh, man. Okay, so anybody on stream, what just happened is that we all decided what commanders we were playing before we actually started so that Zach could make the screen. And I kind of decided for us that we were just going to make a deck full of, first there's just going to be 99 lands in our commander. But that one wasn't as fun.
That wasn't good enough.
So instead we built decks with terrible artifacts in them, hoping that Nick would just hit us.
Chronolytic Wall isn't bad. I don't know what you're talking about. It can become a 0-8 by tapping. That's insane.
So, that was really fun for us. Now the real game.
I guess now we can play Magic that's not going to be as fun.
Oh, man. Yeah.
But I'm still going first.
Yes. Okay. There we go.
All right.
Oh, good lord.
And that was actually like an interesting hand too. You guys suck.
Sure. Guess I'll keep this.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, but it was really fun.
And you just went through, like, I think he restricted it to only old artifacts.
Yeah, well,
because they're all so terrible.
Braidwood Cup, Vintage All-Star.
One life a turn offsets that Rod of Ruin.
Oh, there's some real winners in there, man. There's some real good cards. All right. Search for tomorrow.
Search for tomorrow and be done.
All right, so now we're actually going to play.
I don't care if we're the only people who thought that was funny. That was worth it.
Yeah, I was a little suspicious when you said, Zach, I sent you a message.
Yeah, I should have just texted him. But, hey.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. Tideshaper Mystic. Come on.
Dude, where's your gain of life, man? How are we going to beat this?
I need my Braidwood Cup back.
Oh boy. Oh, that was fun. That was fun for me.
That was okay.
Hope that was fun for everyone else.
I'll be finished.
All right.
After that.
Are you sure? Because you have 2 untapped lands.
Yes.
I'm done. This hand is extraordinarily slow.
Classic mono black.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't draw my Dark Ritual, so what do you want?
Hey! Eladamri's Call.
Okay.
Jeez, what do I get? 2. Oh, that would be...
Yeah, so Kilroy's comment reminded me of the first booster box I purchased, which it was actually I did 2 at once because I had no cards and wanted to get into playing Magic.
I'll take Pride Sovereign.
And so I bought M10 and Zendikar. I remember I got a Baneslayer Angel and Iona and Sunpetal Grove, which were like, I don't know, for whatever reason those cards stick out in my mind from it because they're just big flashy cards. Do you remember that, Andrew? Because I was like the deck that I showed up when I saw you guys playing in the that room at Raymond. Just
in Raymond?
Yeah, at the on campus. Like,
I don't remember playing in Raymond.
Really? Because it was like that was the one like just north of the Union, like right by where the Subway and Chick-fil-A were at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
I feel like I played in there like once.
Hang on.
Tom lived there, and that's where I don't know, because it was like you and Caleb and Tom and
we lived. That was in Wilson when we all lived together, like in the same building.
I was living in Raymond, like that's where the last 2 years, and so it was just like that's where.
I got nothing. I'm done. I don't specifically remember that, honestly.
I don't know. That's just where I started.
Yeah.
So. But because I just showed up with like whatever draft cards, like I had no idea how to like qualify anything.
With Caleb doing Caleb-y things.
Now remember, if you play Herald's Horn, you have to forget every turn.
Oh, I'm going to.
In classic Commander Series tradition.
Oh,
yeah,
come
get him.
on. Fog, darkness.
Tragic slip.
Take one.
But yeah, because I remember playing, or like I walked in and I was just like, hey, so I'm learning how to play Magic, or I want to learn how to play, but like I know kind of the rules, but I've never done it. I just like basically like cold called, started a friendship with all of you guys just by walking up to you in the fucking room.
That's generally what Magic does. I met a lot of people. I met Mike that way, and Mike hated my guts the first time he met me. Because of that. Yeah.
Dude, I miss Mike.
Yeah. Me too.
Like, we just played video games with that kid, and I was like, God damn it, I wish I knew what Mike was up to these days.
You.
Urborg. No! My cats!
Give me them kitties.
Let me see them kitties.
Can I flip these over? Okay.
Oh, well. Andrew has White Sun Zenith.
Yeah.
They're all lands. I guess I'll take this one. I guess I should have peeked, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because.
Oh God! What is it?
Secret. All right, I'm done.
Oh man. We should talk about
upkeep.
our Star City Games Phoenix experiences.
At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature of the chosen type. Didn't I just drew a card anyways. It's not that.
We all drove
Star City
down.
Phoenix.
Yeah, that was
only one time.
Yeah,
they hated us.
Yeah, Star City does not like Phoenix. We drove down to my parents' house in the Golden Nugget.
The Golden Nugget.
You should describe the Golden Nugget for our viewers, so
the
they
Golden
get an
Nugget
adequate mental image.
Is a 1995 Ford Escort that is not in good shape.
It doesn't exist anymore currently, I don't think.
No, we still have it.
Oh God! Wow.
we still have it. Yeah, and it is gold in color, and my brother named it the Golden Nugget. So
actually, yeah, whatever, doesn't matter.
Map, it's already my turn.
Yeah, I know.
It is the Golden Nugget.
It is the Golden Nugget. Traversing the American Southwest.
That was just who? That was what, you, me, Nick, Greg.
Yeah, I still have those. I still have those socks that Greg let me borrow.
That's such a Greg thing to have from Greg.
They're actually like really nice dress socks, and he's just like, yeah, I actually just brought like a whole bunch of extras if you just want them. Just like, okay, thanks. Because for whatever reason I forgot to pack socks, and I was just like very worried about it.
Oh, boy.
Go. Growing Rights of Itlamok.
Gross.
I have 1 colorless floating. I'll add 2 with Path of Ancestry. Play Stalking Leonin.
Ooh, it's a secret.
I'm gonna secretly name Nick. Oh, damn it! And I'm gonna
Hey, you
make...
flipped over your White Sun Zenith too. See?
I'm gonna exert my Pride Sovereign to make 2/1/1 lifelink cat tokens.
Gross.
Is this just your green-white standard deck turned
Yes.
into an EDH deck?
Sacred Cat is in here somewhere. If it comes up, someone has to scream "Stronk" in the chat.
Strong.
I'm literally only playing Sacred Cat because of that. Okay, so they're all +1/+1, and he gets +1/+1 for each cat. So he's a 6/6. And I will end my turn.
What?
I
How's he
probably...
a 6?
I don't know. I
You
have
have
enough.
3 other cats.
Oh, I have
and he has
Mirari's
2
Wake.
plus. Yeah, but it's for each other cat.
Is
Oh,
it
he's a 2/2. I
Yeah.
thought he was a star. Never mind.
And then at the end of my turn, I'm going to flip over Growing Rights of Itlamok and give myself a Gaia's Cradle.
Well, I'm gonna draw no lands, so that'll be a good start. I'll play this.
No
Hey.
mercy.
I'm done.
Fuck you guys. No, upkeep trigger. Ha! I remembered this time. Alright, where's view pop card? Damn it.
And so on our trip,
That card never fucking works. That card is so bad.
on our Phoenix trip, I don't know. I got
we
no
drive.
stories.
We drive.
Wait, was this the one where I yelled a lot?
We always yelled a lot.
Well, yeah, but I mean at the thing because I needed a judge.
Oh,
And they told me I was
Oh, yeah, Jesus.
the end of the day, you were hoarse because you screamed so loud for judges.
That was like one of my first
Where's this
big
island now?
tournaments.
Yeah.
I'm float 5 green mana off of this.
And and I was playing and I needed a judge. And so I raised my hand and I was like, Judge. And everybody around me is like, you're going to need to be a lot louder than that. I was like, well, okay then. So I leaned way back in my chair and threw my hands up and went, Judge! And 5 judges came running to my
They're
table.
all like, "Oh my god, someone's
Got
dying!"
my question answered. And then later, because nobody else was playing in the main tournament, and so later when I was finished with my round,
I'll take
which I won,
Vanquisher's banner.
God
Zach.
damn it!
I went to find them, and they were like, "You guys were like drafting or something, weren't you?" I don't know. I found them, and I was like telling
No,
my story. I was
we
like,
were
"Yeah."
playing in the tournament.
Were you? I thought you guys were like drafting or something. I don't know. Whatever. You guys were like somewhere else, and I came and found you, and I had to tell you my story of what happened, and you were like, "Oh yeah, no, we totally heard you yell judge from across this entirely crowded room with 800 people in it."
Yeah, Greg and I were like off playing Dark Ascension 2-Headed Giant Sealed, and all of a sudden we just hear like this, John! And we're like, was that Andrew? Like it sounded like him.
Yeah, I must have like met up with you guys at a later point because I was just like, yeah, I could have sworn I heard somebody that sounded like Andrew just scream across the convention center, but I didn't know. And then you're just like, oh yeah, that was definitely me earlier. I'm done, by the way. I played that Vanquisher
Christ.
standing.
I really need to draw a land, or I'm doing jack shit all.
And then we spent the night at my parents' place, just drawing on magic cards with Sharpies because we were dicks.
Was this the russet potato wolves?
Yeah, that was
Yes.
the russet potato wolves.
This was-
Kevin.
There's a
Hi.
here. Let me put this in the chat. There's a card
Oh,
called Russet Wolves.
Hold on. There's a new person that's saying "What up?" and it is Cinnamid.
It's one
Yeah.
of our subscribers.
Ah,
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, so there's a card called Russet Wolves. It's literally just a 3/3 for 4 do nothing. And so I started drawing potatoes on them because russet potatoes. And then Brian Kibler was at the Star City Games, and I saw him walking around. And I think it was me and Greg, and we were sitting there. We were like, "Damn, we should have." Yeah, there's Russet Wolves. It's like, man, we should have Brian Kibler sign some of our cards. And I was like, I don't know what he would sign though. I don't play any of the cards that he's like really well known for. And Greg was like, how about some of your Russet Wolves? And I was like, yeah, sure, fuck it, okay. So I just like grabbed 8 copies of Russet Wolves that had just potatoes drawn all over them. And I just walked up to Brian Kibler and I was just like, hey Brian, would you mind signing some cards? He's like, yeah, no problem, man. He like pulls out a Sharpie, and then I just put Russet Wolves on the table, and he was like, this is the greatest card I've ever signed. And he's just
Did he drop potatoes on your saving graces too?
Yeah, I just gave him some other cards. And then he was like, what other cards could you put potatoes on? And I was like, I'm glad you asked. And I pulled out other cards, and he drew potatoes on some of my other Magic cards and signed those. I don't know. It was an interesting ordeal. Here, take that back. I don't want that shit.
I didn't give that to you.
Yeah, but it's so bad. I don't want it.
It's not a cat. He doesn't want it.
Oh, he doesn't untap. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Anyways, back to Magic. Gonna play.
Because there was another GP Phoenix where I was getting like my foil deck signed by different Magic pros that were there.
3, 4, 5.
And that's where I had asked. No, it's just until end of turn.
Oh, never mind. That card sucks. It's back to what it was.
Yeah, your card blows.
But that's where I had Brian Kibler sign my foil Tarmogoyf.
7.
And he was just he was walking with like a group of friends, and I was just like, "Hey Brian, I would really like you to sign this foil Tarmogoyf for me." And he like his eyes just got like super wide, and he's just like, "What? Yes!" And then just like super hurriedly like slams it on the table and gives like the best signature. I've had him sign 3 different Tarmogoyfs, and that was like the best looking signature was that one. So he actually like took his time with it, which was, I don't know.
So Risk Card's expertise, I'm gonna draw 6, and I'm gonna play a privileged position for free.
You better check your privilege, Zach.
I will.
Too many Christmas. Everybody doing things in this one.
I'm gonna add, I don't know, like 9 mana or something. I'm gonna play a Johnny Unyielding. So I have 3, let's say 2 white and a green left over. Johnny's gonna tick up. I'm gonna reveal the top 3. I put all non-land permanents into my hand. So there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's why I don't play that guy in standard. And then I'll play Kazali Pride Mage. And I'll draw a card from Zendikar Resurgent. He's a 3/3. This is a 7/7. I'll go to combat, and I'll swing Stalking Leonin and Nick for 5 with Exalted.
Alright.
Yeah. And I'm done.
Oy vey.
I don't know how that happened.
I'm gonna be doing much this game.
I mean, I know exactly how it happened, but I don't know how that happened.
Let's see. What do we got?
I guess that's the power of seeing both my mana doubling enchantments at the same time.
Well, it doesn't double your mana. It just gives you more mana. All the mana.
Well, yeah.
I don't know, tapping lands for 3 mana is just gross.
We spent the night at my parents' place because they lived in Phoenix, and we were all living up north at the time. And we drove down in the Golden Nugget, the fabled Golden Nugget of yore, and made it to my parents' place just fine. It's a 2-hour drive, 150 miles, and not an easy drive for an old car. Lots of hills, lots of corners. I mean, like really, like mountains that you're driving up and down. It's a tough drive for an old car. But we get to Phoenix fine. We all go spend the night in the bedrooms in my parents' place. Nick and Andrew share a bed, and they both got a terrible night of sleep. Andrew kept complaining that the bed was too hard.
Yeah, so it's a sleep number mattress for those of you at home wondering.
And so
I've never slept on a sleep number mattress.
Yeah.
I was
And me either. and like you guys, our instructions had been like, oh, it's a sleep number mattress. There's a little pad next to you. You can just hit plus or minus to make it either more or less stiff. And so Andrew and I are sitting there laying in bed and just like, wow, my mattress is just like super like hard or super soft. And so I'm sitting there like, mine's like not stiff enough. So I'm like mashing the button up, and then Andrew's like, mine's so stiff, and he's just like mashing his button down. And I need my upkeep trigger.
And we went through the whole night like this.
And Nick slept
and
in
we
a
woke
crater,
up the next morning,
and Andrew slept on a slab of uranium.
Cement concrete, and Nick sleeping in a crater. And Zach came in, and he says, you know you guys have each other's remote, right? So I had been controlling his side of the bed, and he had been controlling mine for the entire night. It was super awesome.
They were like, it's not changing. I just keep pressing down, and it's not changing. And Nick's like, yeah, my side, it's just like a hole in the bed. I'm just like falling into the
plug
bed.
It in? Is this working? Oh man. Oh,
it's so classic. Oh my god.
Fucking votes are switched. Piece of crap.
Stupid bed. Oh Jesus. And then that was the morning. So we got there like late, like 1 or 2 in the morning, Friday night, and Saturday morning is the tournament downtown. And it's like a 15-mile drive from where my parents' house is. And so we wake up that morning, and Nick and Andrew are just fucking zombies. And we go and pile back into the Golden Nugget, all 4 of us. And, man, were there 5 of us? Did Eric come?
I feel like there was 5. Yeah, I feel like there was 5 of us.
I think there were 5 of us in this god-awful, tiny little car. And we all pile in, and we drive a mile down the road from my parents' place, get on the freeway, and before we even like merge onto the freeway, the gas pedal just goes slack. Just no power. We're just like in the middle of rush hour on the freeway. And so we just coast. Andrew just goes, we got a problem. And I noticed that a lot of other cars are just starting to go around us at dangerously high speeds now. And so our car breaks down on the side of the 51 freeway in Phoenix. Stop! No! I don't want to give you my shit.
It's unblockable. You're taking it.
Alright, what do you want?
I want your soul ring.
God damn it.
God damn it, from the guy who taps each land for 3.
That's true. If I draw Soul Ring, it's strictly worse than a land. Still gonna blow it up, but you know. Oh, I forgot I have Arahbo over here just chilling. Eminence. It's a thing. Alright.
Anyways, so we're on the freeway. Cars are passing.
Yeah, we're on the freeway. The cars are whizzing by us. We're just standing up on the embankment on the side of the road at this curb. And so we have to call my stepdad to come pick us up. And Andrew's like, oh, I got to go to the car dealership and stuff. And my stepdad was like, well, I'll drive the rest of them down to the tournament. And Andrew was like, cool. And Andrew was just going to like wait for a tow truck or something. And then my stepdad like drove us all the way down, which is like 20 minutes one way. And then he drove all the way back up and didn't he like drive to the nearest dealership and just happen to find you?
No, he gave me a phone number.
Oh.
And called me, and I told him where I was.
But he went and picked up Andrew, and he like made sure his car was squared away and everything, and then he like drove Andrew down to the tournament.
Drove me down too.
So that was really cool. We reveal the top 3. Put all non-land permanents into my hand. Oh, that's Regal Caracal, which is all gold main. Oh, the cats. They're becoming too strong. Ooh, bottom. And -9.
Isn't Stronk a reference to our magic chat name right now? Lightning Stronk?
Our magic chat is Lightning Stonk. Because I misspelled Stronk.
No, you misspelled strike, I thought. You were spelling out lightning strike and you were drunk.
Yeah, that's how
and so I was making fun of you, and so I changed the group chat name to lightning
I couldn't even
Stronk.
get it. I remember starting the word and be like, this isn't going to happen. So then I went for Stronk, and then that didn't even work. I don't know. I guess I got my dude back. He's big. Also, god damn it, I didn't secretly reveal Nick when he attacked me with Thada Adel.
Correct.
Damn it. What do these cards do? Attacking creatures you control. Actually, the number of attacking creatures. Alright. I'll add 3 mana and 6 mana, and I will play Dissolve Goldmane. And I'll draw a card off of Zendikar Resurgent.
Oh, good lord.
Sweet. And he's a 5/5. This goes up to 8. And I'll go to combat. And Arahbo's going to buff, I don't know, a lifelink cat by 3. Does it give him trample? No, just +3/+3. So he's over there.
But you can tap 1 land to give each creature, or a creature you control, +X/+X and trample.
If he's on the battlefield.
Oh,
sadly.
Good.
And then
if only you had 2 lands to tap to play him.
And I'll swing.
Actually, you don't even need that because you still have
all
2
of these at you.
Hey, go fuck yourself, sir.
And then I'm also just going to buff them infinitely. I'm going to give them all +10/+10.
With what?
With
Dissolve
and all my mana. Oh, that takes more mana. There we go.
I'm going to turn my land into an island. Is this just killing me?
It's like 70 damage.
Okay.
And I'm done. Oh man, I wonder what that card is that Andrew exiled.
I'll play Damnation.
Huh.
Alright.
Oops, someone like that Damnation. Gotta follow. CCBMF something. Thank you very much for that follow, my friend. I do appreciate that. Yeah, all my stuff's
Get rid of your creatures, yeah.
Oh, now I have nothing. Christ.
Discard a card while you're at it.
No! Also, No Mercy's gonna suck a lot.
Yeah.
Not really. You just play like 3 creatures, make them huge, and then kill me.
Couldn't you... You had Kasali Pride Mage out and mana untapped. Genius.
You could have, but it doesn't matter. So... Okay, I'm done.
Don't worry about it.
Wasn't
Don't worry about it.
that GP where the Golden Nugget died? Eric was there, and he was like crushing with Wolfrun Black.
Oh my gosh, he was doing so good,
He was like
left
5
to go watch a
and
girl
1,
play
and
a guitar.
And there were 2 rounds left, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of bored. I'm gonna leave." And we were like, what? We all scrubbed out by that point.
No, he went to go see some girl play a guitar. Like, go watch some girl play in band. I don't know, or play a recorder or something. I don't know.
What a loser being a supportive person.
But he was like 4-1, and he was just like, "Nah, I'm good." Like, really?
2, 3, 4, 5. Add a colorless. Cast a Regal Caracal. And I get to scry 1 off my Path of Ancestry. Okay, I'll keep that on top. And I draw a card. Wait, how does this stack? How does this work?
Where's there a path of ancestry?
Under my command
okay.
tower. Is it when you just do the shit? Yes. Okay, so I'll scry one, and then I'll draw a card off of Zendikar Resurgent. And I get 2 1/1 cats that are now 2/2s. Actually, they're 3/3s. Caracal's a 4/4 because of Mirari's Wake. And I'll play Life Crafter's Bestiary after I played a creature.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no. Yep.
Killing it.
And then 1, 2, 3, I'll play Grasp of Fate. And I'll exile No Mercy. And I'm done.
Mm. Mm.
GP Vegas was also a lot of fun.
Give me your Pride Mage out of your graveyard, please.
All the Vegas stuff is so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, every time we go to Hofbrau House.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the Haagen-Dazs house. Because we can never remember the name.
So the Star Cities in Vegas used to be like a mile off the strip at this place called the Alexis Park, which was basically just kind of like a fancy-ish hotel, kind of like apartment-style hotel. And they had a huge convention center there, so it was cool that you could just like stay at the place where the Star City Games was going on. And right down the road from that, like half a mile within walking distance, especially if you were liquored up, you could go to the Hofbrau House, which is like a very traditional German beer hall with like communal
Bavarian
seating.
Everything.
Yeah, it's like just huge benches, like 20-foot long tables, and you just kind of sit wherever you can.
Live music going on. They're just like everybody's drunk and having a good time.
Yeah, and so we'd always go there.
Budweiser.
Johnny.
That place has such great food. I love that place.
Yeah, God, I had
people. Who got spanked that one time? Was
it
you?
You had
Matt got like 14 shots or something because he thought that one waitress was real hot.
So every time you order a shot at this place, you get spanked with a wooden paddle by the lederhosen wearing waitress. And so Matt was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna order shots until either I pass out or my ass hurts too much." I can't remember which one came first, but it was close.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't there for that trip. That must have been a later one.
Ooh, Killer. Thank you very much for supporting domestic abuse.
Was that the Modern Masters?
No.
I think. Oh no, that wasn't. I'll have to be logged out.
Maybe
inactivity.
No, that wasn't. That wasn't.
What do you mean inactivity?
That wasn't.
Yeah, I have to be not inactive. There we go. No, Modern Masters. We stayed. That was when we stayed at like the crazy penthouse in the Bellagio.
Yeah,
that was insane. Well, that was pot bath. That was that trip.
Because I don't think we actually went to the Hofbrau House on that trip.
Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we did.
Yeah, there's been several Vegas trips I haven't been on then.
All right, Johnny Ultimate put 5 +1/+1 counters on all these, and then add way too much mana. I play Dramoka's command, and I'm gonna have my Regal Caracal fight your Pride Mage.
I'll sack him and kill your I can't. Never mind. Can't lose.
You killed his privileged position.
No, I can't. Oh, well, yeah. Congratulations.
I did it! Well, that was... My deck is supposed to just, like, play Sacred Cat and laugh. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm sorry.
Well, that wasn't fun.
Everything else in the deck is really bad. I feel awful.
Let's play again.
Okay.
And maybe I'll draw more than 4 lands. All right.
That was when we watched Dirty Harry, and we were playing drinking game. Drink every time Dirty Harry's a badass.
Every time Dirty Harry had a dirty look.
He'd like... the scene would start, and he would just come out of like an alley and just walk down the sidewalk and be like, fuck, just... And he'd turn around and like his hair would blow in the breeze, and we'd just be like, damn it.
That was also Van Helsing.
Yes, it was.
We watched Van Helsing.
I don't know why we watched so many movies that day. I can't believe we didn't do anything
We watched
else.
Van Helsing, and Zach was belligerently drunk. Well, actually, we all were.
Yeah, we
But
were.
Zach was belligerently drunk. And that was what we watched a whole bunch of movies, but at the end of the night, Zach's running around, he's like yelling Van Helsing, and when Van Helsing like kicks in the door, and then the other guy's like, Van Helsing in the movie, if you know that scene.
He kicks down a door of a hut. And so
Yeah.
all I remember was that like it was really dark and everyone was trying to sleep, and all I kept doing was just kicking down the bedroom doors.
We went to sleep. We finally were like, no, you
yeah.
were running around yelling Van Helsing the whole night.
Yes, I remember that.
We finally decided to go to bed. We were like, okay, we're all drunk, we're done, let's go to bed. And the bedrooms, like our bedroom, my bedroom was me and somebody else.
I was in your bedroom.
It was Nick. We had a bathroom that was attached to our bedroom that had a door on it, but that also went like, there was another door in the bathroom that went out into the kitchen. There's some weird, kind of like semi-guest bedroom, bathroom thing. Anyways, and so Nick and I are like, oh yeah, we're like snuggling in, and we're like, oh cool, tomorrow we're gonna have fun, this and that stuff. And then all of a sudden, the bathroom door just Van Helsing and comes arching through the door. Oh my gosh, pitch black. It was fantastic. Oh, is it my turn? Oh, jeez, I was talking.
There was
what else? What was the Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, it was Commando. Yeah, where he's just like there's just a scene where he's like rowing like a little dinghy boat out to an island
we
after
gotta back up and start the scene properly. We like start. I think it was the first one we started watching because we didn't know what the fuck was happening. Even more,
we were like halfway through it. Yeah,
and he's flying a helicopter out to some private island. Hey,
he's going to fight the bad guy, is what he's doing. And so he flies their little seaplane. He's got a little float plane, lands, and of course he's got some chick with him. And
he kicks some dinghy out the side door.
Kicks out a Zodiac out of this plane, apparently. And then he starts throwing he throws a bag, like a duffel bag, into it, and he's like, ugh. And he starts putting on his war paint and stuff, and she's like, oh, be careful. And he's like, don't worry, I'll be back.
He's like smearing brown paint all over his face, and he's just like throwing ammo belts into the bag. And he hops into this dinghy, and he like grabs the oars. And he starts rowing, and for some reason now he's shirtless. He was wearing a shirt in the plane, and then by the time he jumped in, he wasn't wearing one at all. And so he jumps in, and we're talking like primo, like prime early 80s Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, I'm not gay, but if he was like, we should fuck, I'd be like, let me consider that. I'll get back to you. So, like, that's what we're talking about here. Like, pecs the size of cantaloupes. And so he's in this Zodiac, and he's like rowing this boat, which it has a motor, and he's rowing, so that confusing.
Yeah.
I guess it's not the details of an action movie you get hung up on. So he's rowing Jesus Christ, I'm drawing nothing. Well, at least it's gonna be a fair game. he's rowing, and these cantaloupe pecs, they're like twitching. He's like flicking them. I don't know how.
Right,
It's like
all right.
it's like the dude from the Old Spice commercials. Stark Maximum, thank you for following in support of manly pecs. And they're just bouncing, and they're like glistening in the sun, and it's just like a 30-second scene. There's no music, there's no talking, there's nobody moving except for him, and it's just like a head-on shot of him staring into the camera and just rowing, and it's just like zooms into the point where literally all you see is his pecs up, and they're just still bouncing. And he's just not changing facial expression, and that's it. And then suddenly it just like switches to him landing on the beach, and he just like does a bunch of barrel rolls off, throws on ammo belts, and then he just kills the same Cuban dude 20 times over.
No. Hold on. Don't skip any details here. So, he gets to shore. He jumps out of the boat. He starts grabbing. Mind you, at the plane, he only threw one duffel bag into the boat. At shore, he pulls out multiple duffel bags and a chain gun. I don't know where the chain gun came from, but
I really wish I remembered this many details about this video, but I was like...
You were trashed.
I was like 10 rum and Dr. Peppers in at that point.
Oh my god. Andrew's cell phone rang, and Andrew was like outside talking to one of our friends.
We'll get there. So,
and Nick just answered him. He's like, Andrew's phone? Hey. Nick speaking.
So for the rest of the movie, there's two Mexicans that are exactly the same that he kills over and over and over
it's
again.
The same guy with the same mustache. With
Other
the same
people are too
war
expensive for 80s action movies. Why would you do that? And then it comes to the end of was it this one? I'm pretty sure it was this one. At the end of the movie, he's fighting the main bad guy down in like a service like a service tunnel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he's fighting. It's like an old wrestler, like another wrestler of some sort. And so they're fighting, they're punching, or whatever. And it comes to the end of the fight, and freaking Arnold pulls off this off of the steam pipe, like a foot in diameter steam pipe. And he just hurls it at the guy like a javelin. It hits him, pierces his body, blows out steam from behind him, and he goes, "Let off some steam."
And by this time, we're all just like, yeah! In our hotel room, we're so psyched about it.
We are done, is what happened.
Oh my god. Oh, I forgot about the ending to that movie. Jesus Christ. What? It's so time for us to have another magic trip.
What?
Remand?
Yeah.
Well, he wants to smack you with Thada Adel this turn. He already knows what garbage I'm playing.
Yeah, that would require me to have drawn a fifth land there, unfortunately.
That was the second trip. The first trip was when we all got stoned and watched Puss in Boots.
And by we all got stoned, you mean you and Greg got stoned.
Me and Greg and Ron pretended to be stoned.
A whole bunch of the best gummy bears in the world, apparently, while you rubbed your head. That was the trip where we left Ron at Popeyes.
Oh my god. I'm surprised Ron didn't kill himself after that trip.
No, he just went transgender after that trip.
I don't know. We drove away from this Popeyes at this gas
station. Actually, no, hold on. Let's
in fucking Kingman, Arizona. And Ron was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom before we leave. And we were like, okay. And as soon as he turned the corner, we were just like, fucking go, let's run. And we just book it out into my car. And we just back up and almost flip over, and we just take off. And we go around the corner, and then we sneak back up, and we're all looking at the car. And Ron just walks out, and he's kind of not really paying attention. And he gets past the gas pumps. He realizes my car's not there anymore, and then he doesn't see any of us. Oh my god!
This was also the trip.
And then we just let him try to figure it out. So we didn't come out
halfway from Vegas from Flagstaff to Vegas is Kingman, roughly half. Mm-hmm. We always stop at a gas station there that has a Popeyes attached to it. I wanted chicken. We all wanted chicken. Hot chicken. So I have.
This is going to make me sound real bad.
not everybody wanted spicy chicken, so I got regular and spicy. I don't know what heathens don't want spicy chicken, but anyways.
Well, the problem was that you got like 12 pieces of each for 5 people.
So there's 5 of us in his freaking car, and there is, let's see, what do we have? We had, so everybody has chicken in their hand. Zach's driving. Everyone has chicken. Then everybody wants a biscuit. Zach wants a biscuit. So now he has a thigh in one hand, a chicken thigh in one hand, a biscuit in the other, and then his girlfriend, Megan, who's now his wife, Megan calls. So he answers the phone
So it's
while we're driving at 65.
No, like 75. We're trying to get that
Whatever.
right.
Way too fast. And so Zach has shouldered the phone. I'm done, by the way. Has shouldered the phone. He has a biscuit in one hand, chicken in the other. He's driving with his elbows, talking to Megan, and eating. No, yeah, no, everything's good.
The best part
Oh
is
yeah, we're being safe. We're being real safe.
the best part is it just stacked on, and I just kept taking on the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone started eating chicken, and I was like, give me a drumstick. And so they handed me a drumstick.
This is when you drove past the Asians. And we passed that car. Remember the old Asians in like the Tesla that you passed like really slowly?
Oh my
god! And they just stared at us.
They couldn't take their eyes off of us. I have no idea what was going on. It's a really good thing I wasn't stoned then, whether or not I was driving. I would have freaked the fuck out.
God. I can't even believe that. We made it. We made it alive though through everything. Come on, man.
I'm the one that has to reveal.
That's good for me. I don't care.
What do you want?
Maybe, yeah.
We'll get rid of your lightning greaves.
Ugh.
They're just gonna get exiled.
Oh, you have to play it this turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Lame.
God, the biscuits just reminds me of us driving down to Phoenix for the pre-release with Brian, and he had like spent the whole night drinking because it was Brian.
Yeah.
And he just like had decided that morning, like, I should make biscuits because that just sounded like the best idea to him. And so he spent like 40 minutes making biscuits rather than getting ready. And then we showed up at his place to pick him up. It's just like, Brian, we need to go like now. And he's just taking forever and forever. And then we're like waiting, and he finally shows up. And he's just like, oh, sorry guys, I was just trying to like get my biscuits out of the oven. And we're just like, what? Your biscuit? Okay. And so we start driving away, and he's like, yeah, I didn't have anything to put them in, so I just stuffed them in my pockets. And he just like in the back seat of the car with just like pockets full of biscuits. He was like, does anybody want any?
Does anybody want any biscuits from my pocket? No, Brian, we don't.
Didn't Jaime take some?
Yes,
like, Jaime didn't eat that morning because he was always just broke because he spent all of his money on magic cards.
The heck's a hungry lynx? What's it hungry for?
It's hungry
you're
for rats.
Rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaime took the pocket biscuits.
Oh, this is gonna be good. All right. So then,
who gets a rat?
you get a rat. No, wait, that's the wrong one. Andrew gets a rat. It's different on my screen. You guys are on different corners between my two screens. That's at the end of the turn. Before that, I'm just gonna smack Nick for 5 because Arahbo doesn't buff himself, sadly. No. Hungry Lynx. Sweet. I wish Hungry Links was in standard so bad. Oh my god.
Seems a little strong for standard.
What? No. It's like that hunted cycle. To me, it's like less breakable. More
1, 2,
fun.
3.
better than
1,
driving with my
1, 2,
knee.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I mean, I still had like my wiener that I could have
1,
used.
2, 3.
I wasn't out of appendages to drive with.
Okay, I'll tap these for 6. I'll play Grave Titan.
Oh, do you eat coffers and Urborg?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Balls.
And Nykthos.
God.
And then I'm going to tap this and one of these to play No Mercy.
Tech Nick with a rat. You're welcome, by the way. Don't kill me.
And then that's all. Oh, I forgot about Gonti. I should play Gonti. I'm not gonna attack at all.
We just
gonna say,
dropped
go
a
ahead,
kitchen
Mr.
in the
Nick.
background. Ah.
What do you now that just reminds me of playing Xbox with Hobo.
This fucking dude.
Hey Hobo! Hey guys, can you guess what this is? Tink 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 tink. I don't know, Hobo. I guess a knife hitting a glass. Close. It's a fork. Okay, Hobo. Thanks.
Kilroy says,
Hobo, the match started. I'm coming from the kitchen.
I'm coming! You just hear, oh, okay, I'm here. Thanks, Obo. Kilroy says he was in EDH's tournament at Matsuricon in Columbus. I was playing Rafik Tron and somehow got to the final pod while being mana screwed the entire time. Probably because that's Rafik. Tiebinder Mage? What the fuck is this?
Suck it, Arahbo.
Making all of the enemies.
Did you have Lol Mage Mentor out when you remanded my...
No. It was unfortunately backwards.
I'm gonna Dramoka's command. I'm gonna have...
Oh shit, hold on.
Whoa, hey.
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna
okay,
have...
fuck it.
I choose modes. Ow. I'm gonna have Arahbo fight your Tiebinder Mage. I'm gonna put a +1/+1 counter on my Hungry Links.
In a cackly counterpart, Tidebinder Mage.
This is horseshit. Nobody plays that card. This is horseshit.
And then that one will tap down Hungry Links.
It has protection from rats.
Okay. I'm gonna tap down Hungry Links.
Okay.
You're not so hungry anymore, are you? Drunk.
I'm gonna eat your original Tiebinder Mage.
Yeah.
And then I take 4. What do you want?
The 5 mana thing. Yeah, that one. Exiled forever.
Yay!
I'm done.
This game is, like, way more fun. Zach is not just, like, roided out
What?
on mana.
You're the one who's gonna have an infinite mana game this time.
Oh, except I don't really have a lot to do with it. Like, he was drawing cards with everything.
Yeah, but
I
you have a
only
Grave
3
Titan.
left. You can kill that if you
I'm
block with all of your creatures.
gonna go to combat and make this a 6/6. And then I'll attack Nick for 5. I believe that's 10 commander damage now.
Yeah, I'm
Fucking
keeping
nerd.
track.
And
Is this-
post-combat...
Is this where I just sit quietly in the corner until you guys kill each other, and then I...
That's not the card I thought it was. Boop, boop, boop.
You're in 4 commander damage off Thada as well, by the way.
Thoughtratron.
Yeah.
You've taken 6 because he took. Oh no, never mind. I lied.
No, you made me sacrifice Thada before I could attack the first time.
Yeah, I think I'm still just gonna play this. Fuck it. I'm gonna play Kazali Kazali Slingers. When it enters the battlefield or another cat enters the battlefield under my control, I destroy target artifact or enchantment. I am going to.
You're gonna kill Lightning Greaves because you're an asshole, but you should kill No Mercy.
Yeah, but also you can't attack him because none of his shit is islands. But Andrew's just gonna win the game if we keep killing each other.
Don't mind me.
And kill No Mercy.
I'm just gonna sit over here and sneeze.
Resolves. That's
not a sneeze.
Definitely not a sneeze. There is no world where that passes for a sneeze.
Brought to you by Budweiser. My turn.
My stomach sneezed, guys. Come on, cut me some slack.
Oh, Andrew. No, Nick gets a rat.
You get a rat, and you get a rat.
Kazali Slingers is a really good card in Cat Tribal. You play Regal Caracal and just like blow up 3 things.
I'm gonna move to my attack step.
Done?
Even Kilroy agrees. Not a sneeze.
That was not a sneeze.
Fine, I didn't sneeze. Jeez, everyone is so picky.
Yeah, good. Good.
I'm gonna play Gonti.
Your charger. It's out there.
Let me see those cards.
Hey, baby, show me them kitties.
This time I'm not gonna flip them over.
Just flip them over. Come on. Dude, I play the fuck out of Gonti in Standard. Card is so good.
Aren't you? You're on Black-White Control right now, right?
Yeah, I'm like right in the middle of the league. My very last game, this dude was talking shit the whole time.
Oh my gosh, he was so annoying.
Oh my god. I was taking a while to play, but I had like real plays to think about. And this dude, all he had to do was just like untap and play a creature and pass. And he was just like yelling at me in the little chat box on Moto the whole time. And so I was just like laughing it off, like get a load of this guy. And it gets down to like 8 minutes and I lose, and I have 8 minutes left on my clock. And he sends me a message and he's like, "How are you gonna win in 2 games in 8 minutes? Might as well just quit." I just said, "Okay." And so then I sided in 4 Regal Caracals and I killed him in 3. And then he got real quiet after that.
Yeah, he did. Also, you remember when you lost to a Dockhand?
God damn it, I don't want to talk about this. We're not supposed to talk about this. I don't even know the name of the card. That's how bad it is, and I lost to it. Something Dockhand. I don't know. I got killed by an Ornithopter with the fucking Lotus Veil artifact.
Jousting Dagger.
Oh, God. I got killed by an Ornithopter with Jousting Dagger. Because I misclicked. We were literally going to win, and then I, like, misclicked. And then lost. We took all this dude's win cons out of his deck. Literally the only way in the deck to kill me was, like, with a flying creature with a Dousing Dagger attached to it. And it looks like we were going to lose against that douchebag in game 3. I had like 2 minutes left, and I was like, God damn it. He just kept playing more and more stuff. I just kept drawing more lands. I had already played one Approach to the Second Sun, and so it was like down under my deck. And I knew I wasn't going to draw it in time. And then I had like one turn left. He played so much shit, and I was like, God, it's got to be a Fumigate, but I don't have the time left for Fumigate. And then I just drew my second copy of Approach right when the dude tapped out, and he got so salty. He was like, "You're so bad." I was like, well, better to be lucky than good, I guess. Bye.
Do you still have Soul Ring in your deck? Alright. Play that second man. And
now I'm 1-1 in that league, and I'm so excited just to be 1-1 because I got to beat that kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was a real doucher for no reason whatsoever.
Come on. Woo, gotta land.
Hungry Lynx is still tapped.
Decline. Can it be Vista?
God, I was playing. Granted, it was like a competitive REL event, but there's like a modern 1K tournament up here, and I was playing my my Loam deck. And I was playing against like blue-white enchantment, just like a Pillow Fort style deck, and the guy like just ended up being like a gigantic dickbag about the entire thing, and we ended up drawing because like we went to turns, and I was trying to like figure out the right play to make, because like if I bounced, I don't have any enchantment removal.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was my chair.
Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah, definitely just my chair. And so like I was sitting in the tank trying to figure out like what the correct play to make, and I didn't feel like I was like slow playing, and I had a judge like right over my shoulder, so I was like extra like just sweating bullets the entire time. And like so we go to turns, and then he's like one turn short of killing me by attacking with like
Nope. I'm on your cast.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. I've already drawn the arrow.
On your
right?
cast.
Yeah, so like it's I don't know, it was just like some guy just being a dick. And then so like after the game ends, he's like, well, you shouldn't have been slow playing because that ended up giving you the extra time that you needed to blah blah blah. And just making me feel like shit for like trying to like figure stuff out. And then like I guess he like asked a judge as he was turning in the sheets to like just keep an eye on me to make sure I wasn't slow playing to like manipulate the tournament. But it turns out this guy was just like, or like he ends up getting just like completely stomped by like Affinity the next game. And then he's just like, well, I was just bringing in like my semi-casual deck. I didn't think I was actually going to do very well. It was just like one of those people who like nothing's ever his fault, and like just was using everything in his power to just
if he wins, it's because he's the best Magic player. He's better than
and I was just like, I ended up being stuck around him because his deck wasn't very good, and I was just like not in the mental state to do super well with a very thought intensive deck.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I'm sitting there watching him after all of these matches, and he's just like, anybody he beats, he has like all of the criticisms to make. Was it the 8 damage?
Block with the rats.
Your Hungry Lynx is tapped anyways.
It puts counters on all my cats.
It does? Ew.
I mean,
oh,
no.
Hold on. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
I refuse to block now.
That guy sounds like a real doucher.
Yeah, he's a real dickbag. And
I remember you telling me about that. Are we done with combat?
yeah, I'm just gonna take 8.
Okay.
That reminds me of the time I played against Patrick Chapin.
Oh, really?
I don't know, maybe the stream's not ready for that.
Oh yeah.
I could talk for days about that guy. Based on a 50-minute interaction.
I don't know. And actually, like, the same thing happened, but it was at a casual event. Like, I went to play Modern one night, and I had put together goblins, and I was playing against a guy who's on Death Shadow, and I was like, I had thought seized him, or no, I goblin guided, and he flipped over and revealed a spell pierce, and I was just like, okay. And then a couple turns later, I was just like, hey, does spell pierce counter non-creature spells, or is it just like God, I forget what the question was. But basically, it was just like, hey, what's on the text of this card that we both know that I know we've seen? And he's just like, oh yeah, I guess it has to be that. And then like I ended up just like playing into some like whatever it countered, and it was like it wasn't a big deal. Like I still ended up beating the guy, but at the same time, it's just like, why are you being like such an uptight dick about this and casual?
So he lied about what the Oracle text was.
No, he didn't lie about it. He just like didn't clarify completely.
At end step, I'm gonna flicker Gonti.
I still think that's a disqualifiable offense.
Yeah,
it's to like
I don't know. I gave him grief about it after. I was just like, it's casual REL, and he's just like, oh, I'm trying to train for like becoming a pro player, and I was just like, whatever, dick. How do I just put the top card?
Just hold shift and drag them.
Okay.
And then flip them over.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't understand why people need to be like that uptight about it. Like, it's just a game.
I'll take this one. You can have these ones
because people are miserable on the inside.
These go on the bottom of my library, right?
Yes, in a random order.
Okay.
They better be random. I'm gonna check.
No, I'm done.
So, chat, how's everyone's night? Do you guys have any stories?
Fact or fiction? Zach?
Fiction.
I'm gonna go with fact. That way I can scream fake news and not care about it.
Oh boy. All the lands.
What is blue creatures you control are unblockable?
That's... Oh boy. That's a card.
Huh. I see. Well...
It's actually really tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kilroy's about to call it a night.
All right. Thanks for hanging out with us.
No, fuck that. Actually, I don't care.
It's just...
I'll take the Caged Sun. And those go into the graveyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I
need
to
to
animate it.
Yeah. So we got Lonely Sandbar.
So sad.
It's so lonely. Alright, Kilroy. Take care, big guy.
Good night.
Have a good night, Killer Ray.
Feel like throwing some beach balls around with water inside of them. No one's gonna fill out that reference. Okay, well.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's when we all dropped from. I know you know what we're talking about.
We literally talked about this before the stream started. Actually, I think I was the one who brought it up before the stream started.
We all scrubbed out of the Star City games in Vegas. And we were like, screw it, let's just go like drink way too much and go hang out in the pool.
What do you want?
I can see your deck. Jet Medallion. Jet Medallion.
Man, you have a lot of stuff.
Born Power Stone.
We'll have you exile your Panharmonicon.
Ooh! That's fair.
And then I'm done.
Card's real good with Gonti and Conjurer's Closet.
Yeah. Oh, all my blue creatures get +1/+1.
This deck's really boring when it doesn't see Ramp or Mirari's Wakes.
Oh, you should have taken one more damage, Andrew. I forgot Caged Sun was out.
How do people play EDH without Ramp? This is miserable. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Play Brahmaz.
Yep.
And play a Scattered Groves. Tap. You guys don't have forests. That makes Jedit worse. I didn't think that one through.
You need what, Yavimaya Elder or whatever that can give somebody a forest?
Yeah, I need my Song of the Dryad is what I need. I could turn Whisper Silk Cloak into a forest. Damn it. Well, my state has protection from rats. Alright, I'll give Jedit +3/+3 from Arahbo.
Oh, all your cats have protection from rats. Oh, Hungry Lynx is better.
Yeah, Hungry Lynx is good. Hungry Lynx is pretty good. Sorry.
Is Megan making a margarita?
God, are you making margaritas? No.
Darn.
What does Arahbo do? Arahbo, whatever. Whenever another cat you control attacks, you may pay 3. If you do, it gains trample, gets ++++ the rest of its power. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, yeah. Well, I'll attack this at Nick, and then I get a 2/2 green cat warrior creature token with Forest Walk. Oh, sweet. And then on top of that trigger, I'm going to pay 3, so I'm going to make him a 16/16 trample.
With trample?
Somewhere around there. And this is all in my main phase, by the way.
Yeah, I can tell. Alright.
That's all I do is play me. So.
Yeah. Go to end step, and I'm gonna give Nick a rat.
Oh, thanks.
Because I'm not winning this game.
I'm dead this turn, so.
Oh. Alright.
Alrighty then. Wait, how did you clear out the power and toughness on Jedit there?
By Just minusing after 0.
Oh.
Huh. Alright, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play Despite an Thassa.
Seems good.
Seems good. Now play Regal Caracal.
I'll move to attacks. I'm going to attack. Hey, draw an arrow. Why can't I draw an arrow? Draw an arrow.
Oh, you're not allowed to attack anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're just gonna have to skip the second main phase.
Yeah.
I'm attacking Zach
Well, don't do that.
with everything.
How much? That's
Everything. Oh, actually, fuck. I actually had a thing to do. Damn it.
Great.
Well, I had negate, and I could have used it on Biden, but whatever. Fuck it.
That's the spirit.
What?
It would have given me another merfolk.
Block. Take 8.
Yep.
Vermont gets a 1/1. What would you like to deal damage to?
Both of them.
Damn it.
Oh wait, you're blocking. Oh yeah, I'm done.
Dead. And then you
I
draw
thought that was blocking.
4
And 4.
and lose 2 zombies.
2 of these are 1, 2, 3, 4. Play a land for the turn. Um, 1, 2. I got 2 more zombies also when attacked. I guess I'm gonna play. I don't really know what to do here. What do we got going on? Do you know how many creatures? This is. I'm gonna. Okay. 1, 2. Cabal coffers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5. We'll do 1 more for 6. But you have negate. Ay vey, because you told me.
Yeah.
Nope, doesn't have negate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So one, 2. So if we tap 1, 2, that's so 7. I'm gonna play Obnixilis of the Black Oath.
I will negate that one. Get a merfolk token.
I have 2 floating. I'll use that to activate Shrine for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, boo. Alright, well, whatever. I'll Profane Command 4. And I will make you lose 4 life, Nick, and kill Brimaz.
Hey. Okay.
Then I'll move to my end step and flicker Grave Titan.
Nice.
And I'm done.
Do you want to just put counters on tapped and untapped, like a tapped zombie token and an untapped zombie token? Or do that, whatever. I don't care. I just don't care anymore. Alright, so my land's tapped for many manas now.
How'd you get a 1/1 Merfolk? Oh, because you did a thing.
Countering, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a real good thing Little Mage Mentor never caught on. in constructed formats.
So with the mana floating off Doctor Mystic, I'll put a counter on Coral Helm. And same thing. So he's these are all
3/4/4 with flying, I guess, because of Cage Zone.
Yeah. And then
Kill Andrew.
just get him to 4 counters, which gives all my other merfolk +1/+1. We'll attach Lightning Greaves to him. Let's not give my Whisper Silk power and toughness.
This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world.
That's not what I'm listening to.
Well, she looks so sad in photographs.
Oh, actually, hold on. So I'm gonna attach Lightning Greaves there. We'll tap him to give Tidebinder +1/+1 until end of turn and Island Walk.
Yeah, I bet you do, you dirty girl.
Shouldn't she be? She's a 4/4. Why did that not work? Then we'll put Lightning Greaves back on Coral Helm. Get rid of this. Go to combat. We'll send all of this at Zach.
What? Bullshit.
Get wrecked.
Block.
Can't. It has Island Walk.
Block.
Nope.
It's just arrows everywhere.
Block. This
Anyways,
is my turn?
no, you're dead. And then I get to
Play
die.
Johnny. I'm gonna Genesis Wave for 65. That's... Wait, what? Apparently I'm playing with a Hallowed Fountain on my deck. Huh. Must not have put a Flooded Strand in here then. Well, that's interesting. Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, disqualified. I'll pass the turn. During your upkeep, I have something, Andrew.
Okay.
I will have you draw 2 cards.
I was gonna Decree of Pain to draw like 14. Okay.
Alright, proceed.
Okay. I'll play a land. I will Demonic Tutor.
Jeez.
Alright, Profane Command doesn't shuffle back in. That's good.
Okay, I'm gonna tap these, activate Cabal Coffers for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I go to 6 floating. I'll activate Shrine of Nykthos. for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 5 more, go up to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm going to Torment of Hailfire for 14.
Not the biggest that's ever been on this stream, strangely. But still pretty good.
How many permanents? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I would start by paying life.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
14, because that Spreading Seas is gone.
Why would it be gone?
Because there's nothing.
Because it was on Zach's land, and there was nothing there anymore. Because it's gone. Okay.
Because this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! You can't just do whatever you want.
Yeah, Mr. Genesis Wave with a hollow fountain in his green-white deck.
Alright, that's a bad example, but you know what I meant.
Boop.
Aha! I'll move to attacks.
Okay.
Get him.
You got me. Exacxies. It's close.
Yeah! I draw a card. Okay.
Alright. Seems like as good a place as any to end. I'm kind of done losing to you guys having a million manas.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, I wasn't going to play Muzio, but then somebody was like, I'm going to play Thada Adel, and I was like, well, I can't play my deck that has 70 artifacts in it.
You could have.
I don't think so. Alright, well, then we're going to end the stream there, I think.
Sounds good.
Actually, real quick, real important. Tapped Out got an unstable card preview. We're gonna do that tomorrow night. We're gonna be hosting. It's a guy who used to write content for us all the time on Tapped Out. Basically, used to be the content person. He's back and he's firing up his Twitch channel tomorrow night. Tapped Out is going to auto host it. So you can be online on Twitch tomorrow and you can watch Tapped Out is going to be auto hosting that, and you will be able to be one of the first in the world to see that new unstable card. So go check that out. And oops. Yeah. Oops. Oh, computer keeps making noise. So yeah, go check that out tomorrow. Not quite sure what time. I think 8 p.m. Pacific time. I'm actually unsure. Which I know is like mega helpful when you're trying to like be the first in the world to see a card. But there it is. That's the information for you. So check it out if you're really into Unstable and you want to see a brand new preview. We did get a preview, so check it out tomorrow on this channel. Other than that, I guess we'll be back next week. Might be doing some standard stream this week, kind of spottily, but you know, have a good Thanksgiving to our American friends.
Yeah, and a good bar mitzvah for the rest of you.
I think that's how that works. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. Pretty sure that's a Canadian holiday.
You're so bad. I'm sorry, everybody. I apologize.
All right, we're going to get out of here before we can say anything else to just make assholes of ourselves.
Before we offend everybody else.
Well, that's not true. I can think of a lot more people we can offend if we really wanted to.
Oh, yeah. No, I got so many.
Just infinite offense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, take care, guys.
Bye.
We'll catch you later.
Have a good night, everybody.
Jesus God, cut the stream. Cut